Here we are in step number 4 of the Micro Zillion Braid style. In this step, I will be showing you how to do your micro braids in a rush. So when you're doing your micro braids in a rush, this means that your style isn't actually done, but it appears to be completely finished. What I have done is braided around the entire perimeter of my head. So the way I have my braids just slung over on my head, it looks as if my entire head is finished, but in fact it isn't. So if I go ahead and take my braids down, you could see I still have my natural hair exposed here in the middle of my head. So one trick that I always do when I am doing my Zillion braids is that I make sure to braid thick enough around the entire perimeter of my head. When you're doing Zillions, the thickness you probably want is at least between 6 to 8 braids per row. So if you go from my hairline and then as far back until where my real hair is, there's probably about an 8 to 7 braid thickness around my entire head. Depending on the size of your braid, you probably need more braids to conceal your hair if you are braiding your braids extremely tiny. My braids are small enough, but I don't need as much braids to cover up my hair. So I've been braiding my hair for about 5 to 6 hours, and this is what I have so far. So if I put my hand up here at the top of my head, I probably have 2 palm size or 2 hand size full of hair at the very top of my head. But to make sure that I can do the style in a rush, I simply grab some section of my braids and I flatten it over my hair and I look to see if any of my hair is peeking through. If it is, I will just take the braids, let them fall back down, and continue to braid a couple of rows of micro Zillion braids to cover up my hair. So I've completely braided just enough around my entire head to do this style in a rush. This is something you always want to do when you're doing your micro braids, because you never know if you have to go run an errand, if you have to go out in public, or if an emergency comes up. You don't want your hair to be the fall of a horrible day. So just go ahead, braid around the edges until enough of your hair is concealed, and you can simply just grab it all up, bring it to the top, and put it into a ponytail. So there you have it. In this step, I have shown you how to do your micro Zillion braids in a rush. In the next step, step number 5, I will be showing you how to curl and seal the ends of your micro Zillion braids.